Hello, my name's Adam, and I never thought I'd be in front of a camera endorsing somebody to be appointed as a judge. And my reasoning stems from 24 years ago. At the age of 15, I was sentenced to prison for a very long period of time for a crime that I was very guilty of. And over the next 23 years, I would spend every day regretting that crime. And as things work in Wisconsin, every inmate who's up for parole is seen by the Wisconsin Parole Commission. And at the top of the Wisconsin Parole Commission is the Wisconsin Parole Chairman. His name was Daniel Gabler. And when we found out who Mr. Gabler was, Milwaukee County District Attorney, not even gonna lie to you, everybody in the prison system kind of shook our heads and thought, well, we're never gonna get out of prison. Even those of us who have worked our entire adult lives to do the right thing, to change who we were, to become productive members of society. Because we had this image of what DAs want to do, what judges want to do, and that's to keep us in prison for the rest of our lives. So when it was my time to come up for parole, I was seen by a member of the Wisconsin Parole Commission and explained all the positive work I've been doing for essentially my entire adult life. And she recommended that I be granted parole. This recommendation has to be sent to then parole chairman Daniel Gabler. He took the time to contact my family, to contact the people I've been working with inside of prison and outside of prison, something that he didn't have to do. But he decided to not just read what was on paper, but to take time and really research who I was, what I was going to do, what I had been doing. And for those reasons, he decided to grant me parole. And that was last year. Since then, I've been out. I've been helping the community in any way I can. I presently work at the Partners in Hope, where we help guys re-enter back into society. And 6 months ago, I was fortunate enough to meet with Mr. Gabler at Collectivo Coffee, of all places. And I was definitely a little apprehensive. I was definitely nervous while meeting him because I had this image, definitely not negative anymore because he was the one who granted me parole. But when I sat down with him, he immediately extended his hand and looked at me and treated me like a human being. And I can't even express to you how that made me feel. It made me feel worthy of being free. Spending 23 years in prison, you build up a lot of emotion and walls on why I don't deserve to ever be free to be on the other side of a table with somebody like Daniel Gabler. And I know people have this image of politicians, of judges, district attorneys, that they're only out to lock people up and throw away the key. And while sometimes this is absolutely necessary, he took the time to look at all the circumstances, to look at all the facts. And somebody like that was going to take the time to make sure he's making the best decision for the community, not just for me, but for the community, is somebody that I'm hoping you'll take time to consider voting for. Thank you.